Do a vinyasa flow, get into the moves and grooves of all sorts of different poses, including floor ones. I want to challenge you a little, but the mind state of it is that of working with what you think it should feel like, not what you're opposed it to look like. And that's a really wonderful lesson. It's out of the Kelshas and it's Ayurveda. And it's basically saying, stop trying to look like other things or be what you expect it to be how it should feel. So as we move, some things will feel better for all of us. Sometimes we won't be able to do poses. Sometimes we will, and we'll surprise ourselves. So that's the idea today. All right. So let's start on the floor. Take a little sit or lay, whichever you prefer. Take a few deep breaths, come into class. A few long, slow, deep breaths. And just see how quickly, for those of you who've been doing it longer, to just soften the body. Bring present to the room. Presence to the breath. And then presence to the energy in the body. And then continue your deep breath. Then again, when you're ready, take deep breath. And kind of sigh the breath out. Just let yourself relax the shoulders, relax the hips, soften the jaw. Feel a sense of sigh of relief that your body's in a space to just have some nurture. Today's class is about us being in a sense of how it feels, not what it looks like. Too much confusion and choice in the world. Too many opportunities and should and pressure. So today's class is practicing being free of that. When you're ready, take another deep breath in. Notice what it feels like to sigh the relief. How your body drops when you do that. Do it again 2 more times. Deep breath. And then when you're ready, just start to roll your shoulders, start to move your torso, do what you need to do. And find yourself in a more grounded position if you're kneeling like I was, and just take a side reach of the body, getting yourself into a spinal movement, and take it around the front nice and slowly and to the other side. And I want you to keep doing like a C shape. So you're going to keep going in whatever rhythm's right for you to get stretch and release through the front, the sides, the back. Good. And just allow yourself to use the arm, the rotation. I hope that mat's all right, Jodie. It's been in the, I took it to the retreat with me and it's been shoved in the back there for ages. You're welcome. Luckily, I kept it in there. I don't know why. I don't, normally it's in the understood cupboard. It's only ever been used once, but it's been in the cupboard for about 3 years. Bless your heart. Welcome to class. Don't worry. All right, then pull backwards a little bit. So opening up the front body, lift the chest, widen the chest, lift through the abdomen, create space. Deep breaths whenever you're ready. And then rolling over onto your all fours. So I want you to, in your all four position, come wide, come into child pose, settle your hips. Good. Just finding movement from your chest to the spine, finding a little bit of caving, which gives us a nice upper body posture. This one's quite good at opening up the front body and flexion for the shoulders that are usually going in the opposite direction, rounding forwards. This one's encouraging us to go back or neutral. And bring your chin onto the mat. So instead of your forehead on the mat, see if you can bring your chin down. And then take a deep breath, come on up. Sitting yourself down sideways. Have your feet to the side wall. And then take them nice and wide. And just drop your knees like little scissors, windscreen wipers, sorry, to the side and the side. And just getting mobility. Room to the hips. So today we've got a bit more of a hip focus. Just notice what they feel like. And today's challenge is going to be to try and do this, but without touching the floor. So take your hands up and see if you can swish the knees without touching the ground. For some of us, that'll be impossible. For some of us, it'll take a few rounds. For some of us, might give us the giggles, be like, what the heck? I think I've got to go back to my car. Is that the phone? What excuse can I give? Good, well done, Angie. Yeah, those hips are going better. Good, well done, Bipin. If you take your feet wide, everyone, and you notice you start walking down the room. That's why I thought best face each other in the right direction, otherwise we'll walk towards each other. Good job. Come on up into a swan pose. See how your hips start to feel. If swan pose is not for you, we're sitting in the 90-90. Good. So instead of having the knee straight down the mat, have it off to the side. Yeah, good. And then try and lift your hips off the floor if you can. Good. And sit down, and we're going to, trust me, you're going to be facing the back. So you're going to roll to the back and face and lift up into swan pose. Gives me a nice different angle of yours. So face the back, flip to the other side. So sit on the floor. Ian, sit with your right hip on the floor. There was a much easier route I was about to show you. I know it puts Ian in a bad mood when I put swan in. It's just swan, everyone, don't worry. Good, nice. And sit on the floor of your left hip. And then flip your knees to face the front. Well done, good job. Push up and back to down dog when you get there. Take a nice deep breath. Use the down dog as a nice strengthener for the upper body. Lengthener of the legs. Move into the feet if you want to. Do whatever feels right for you. Give them a little sway. And change the music. Good job. Okay, walk your feet to the top of the mat and then take a nice deep breath. Hang with the opposite hand to elbow if you can. If not, hands on the floor, or even use a block or brick under your hands to help reach. And when you're ready, come up into a chair position. So bend the knees like a deep squat and take the arms up for a chair. Stand strong, palms together, feet a little bit more together. That's it. And reach up through the body like you're a rocket, through the core. Push down through the feet, squeeze the glutes under, and bring your hands behind you, clasp and reach. And let's start the flow. So take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, tuck your chin. Come into chair, bend the knees, eyes up, chest up, arms up, and then forward fold, let it go. Step your right leg down the mat and take a nice lunge position and then lift up into a lunge. So your body is high. Good. All that happens now is your back foot touches the floor on the diagonal. Keep that left knee to the outside edge and right heel down, warrior one. Nice work. Tuck the tail naturally under. Open chest, warrior two. So your chest is to the tennis, the knee of the left side still towards the outer edge. Great. Sun warrior, lift your left arm up and back, feeling the extension of a side bend. Triangle, straighten both legs. Bring yourself reaching to me. Then hand to shin, arm to ceiling. Creating long, strong lines of energy. Well done. Bend the left knee. Keep your elbow upon it so you've got an extended warrior two. If you're feeling ready, use the block or brick under the hand to help you, or come to the floor. Good. I hope those colours are all right, Jodie. They're the only ones I cut. Good, good. I bought them back in January, but a big bulk buy at the end of January and just had them. Bring the hand down, left, right hand. Lift your back heel so you're in a lunge. Left hand comes to the outer thigh, and then you step back to down dog. Take a deep breath, come through, chest over hands, brace your core. Drop your knees on the ground, and then lower the body slowly to the floor. You should be laying flat on your stomach. Then no hands here, just use your cobra. Just staying away from up dog. Keeping cobra, drew some heat into the glutes. Good. From here, down dog. Push up, tuck toes, lift hips, and draw your body back. Right leg into swan. So bring your right knee to your right wrist. That's it. So it's right off to the side of the mat. Very nice. Then walk the back leg further down the mat if you can. This is where we're going to try that twist of hips. Now, if it's not for you, we tried it earlier. If it's not for your body, you stay and work with this pose. If not, sit down, hands behind you, flip the legs once to the back, once to the front and come back into swan. There you go. Lots of self-doubt and uncertainty. Love it. Those faces, it will get better. So all we do, we don't really move the feet. The feet stay as they are in swan. You sit, you flip the knees, and come back. Cool? With long legs like yours. Might be a whole new ball game. Here you go. Good. Perfect. Then push on up, down dog. Good. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. And take a nice journey rolling through the spine to stand. Bring hands to prayer. Let's go again. Deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Come to chair. Sit the weight through the heels, but grip with your toes on the mat. And then forward fold. Hips up, head down. Left leg, lunge it down. Take a breath up to lunge. Exhale, draw into the front knee. Good. Push the left foot down on the ground, warrior one. Trying to keep your hips to the front as much as possible. Good, nice balance, arms up. Warrior two, tuck under, reach and open. Brilliant. Sun warrior, take your right hand up and back. Come into triangle. So as we're reaching to the front, we straighten the right leg. Find the top of the shin just under the knee. So we don't need to go for the depth. When you're ready, feel free to slide down, take the pose a little bigger. Bend your right knee, soften into it, elbow to thigh if you wish, arm overhead. Great. Coming into the lunge, this is where we turn the body and take the hands either side of the foot and turn into the toes of the back leg. Nice. Down dog, stepping away. Take a deep breath, come through plank, knees or toes. Exhale, lower. Cobra, breathe in, lift the body. Good. When you're ready, tuck and rise, down dog, tuck your chin. Swan, left foot. Bring the knee all the way up and to the side of the mat. So knee to the right, to the left wrist, and the foot to the right wrist. There you go, nice. And then walk your back leg to see if you can get a bit of distance there. Good, don't worry, we're working on things, nice. Then when you're ready, sit. Have your hands behind you. Don't move your feet, just flip your knees to the back and then back to the front again. I say it like it's easy, right? Just flip your knees to the back. Yeah, it's not easy. And then roll on up. Good. Take a step back through down dog. Walk or jump if you want. The advanced option is not walk to the top of the mat. Tuck your chin. And roll up to standing. Take a deep breath. And back down. Brilliant. All right, let's go a little quicker. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Step, breathe in. Fold, exhale. Right leg back. Step into it, lift up, breath up. Warrior one, breathe out. Good. Back heel down, breathe in, open warrior two. Exhale, sun warrior. Inhale, triangle, left hand to left shin. Then exhale, bend the knee and deepen. Inhale, prepare the hands over the foot for lunge. Then when you're ready, exhale, sit back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Cobra again, no wrists. Breathe in, squeeze elbows in. Exhale, down dog. Right leg swan. Breathe in, land. Exhale, settle in. If anyone wants the more advanced, bring your hands to prayer. Sit. Flip without touching the floor. Yeah, well done, Megan. And then up, rolling up. Yeah. Good. Finding the momentum. Okay, now there's the real challenge, is to step your back leg in front. Yeah, be careful of knees and then forward fold. Roll up to standing. Good. Exhale, come down. Lots of joint work today. Breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Chair, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Left leg steps back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sun warrior. Inhale, triangle. Hips back, legs long. Exhale, extended warrior. Inhale, prepare with lunge, either side of the leg with the hands. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Cobra. Breathe in, lift up, no weight in the hands, all about the back. Exhale, down dog. Right leg swan, breathe in, land the knee, walk the back leg and lift the chest. Good, sit. See if you can challenge yourself, flip the knees, off you go. Woo, Marie! Can we just have a hey yeah? Hey yeah! Well done. And then from there, see if you can just step through. Good, forward fold. Standing on up. And reset. Good. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, fold. I'm gonna have a little look at Maria. Inhale, chair. Hello, Maria. Exhale, fold. Left leg back, breathe in. Lunging up, and then exhale, draw the foot to warrior one. Good, breathe in, warrior two. And then sun warrior, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, triangle, find length in your body, ribs long and strong. And exhale, bend the knee and drop into it, extended warrior two. Inhale for lunge, set up. Then exhale, push back, down dog. Through into plank, breath in. Good, exhale, lower. Inhale, just the cobra. Squeeze your back body, make your back body work. Well done, Bipin. Exhale, push back, down dog. Left leg, swan. Step the knee through to the wrist, not the middle of the hand. So really take the left knee all the way over. Good. Then sit on the floor, use your hands or not. See what you can do. There you go, Jody. Well done. No hands at all. Good. And now roll, stepping your back leg through. So try and go from that seated position to roll and step through. Yeah, nice. Forward fold. Well done. It's really good mobility. Roll up to standing. It's quite hard to see you on the floor, but I know you were down there, Maria. Relax down. Well done. Good. All right. Feel good? Hips are opening up. All right. Couple extra poses now then. Let's do a couple more ones and then we'll do some strength work. So take a breath, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Chair, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior two, turn the body. Exhale, sun warrior, front arm back. Inhale, triangle, breath in. Exhale, deepen, warrior two. Inhale, prepare the lunge. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach back. Arms off the floor, palms down. Good. Exhale, down dog. Right leg, three-legged down dog. Lift the foot, and I'm just checking you to keeping your shoulders level. Gosh, you guys are awesome. Well done. Now bend the knee, bringing heel to left hip. See if you got just that little knee open to the top corner of the room. Really nice. Well done. Great. Now sweep it through for swan. Great. Good. Sit on the floor. So take your right knee to the right hand. So take the, yes, good. So what's happening is your hip needs all kinds of rotation. And in the movement of the hip and socket, we're generally always forward, plain action through most of our day. So what we're trying to do is get the thigh to go out and in, and getting the mobility of this range, not just in a forward and back range. So why swan is really good for us. So take the knee out because you want your thigh to be in an outward rotate. Then you sit and you swap for an inward rotate. Good, and then rotate back again. Bring the back leg around and sit it on top. Yeah, nice. Look at that. Very good, Glenn. So the knee wants to come down as much as it can in an outward position. Good, that's good. So there's the calf option. And then there's the heel on the floor. Just try not to tuck it under, and that both knees start to come down. Yeah, good. Brilliant. So the back leg that we had is still on top. So now we step it through and see if we can stand into forward fold. I know it's a challenge. Well done, forward fold. Stand up all the way, take a breath. Exhale, reset. Come again, breath up. Forward fold, exhale. Chair, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Left leg, breathe in, lift up, lunge. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sun warrior. Reach the side ribs. Inhale, triangle. Really open up through the back hip, the top arm. And when you're breathing out, come low. Good. Breathe in, turn into lunge. Exhale, down dog. Plank. Breath in. Exhale, lower. Reach back. Breathe in. Good. Chest off the floor. Exhale, down dog. Right leg, left leg. What we doing? Left. Thank you. Left knee. Bring it through and sit your back leg all the way. Good. Forgot the three-legged down dog, didn't I? Off we go. Just to preview. Off we go. As I'm thinking about you rather than for you. Good. Then bend your knee, opening without your shoulders moving. Yes, Angie. Great work. Brilliant, Megan. Hillary, that's excellent. Well done, John. Stronger every time. Coming through with the knee, through into the left side of your mat. Good. Sweet. Then the foot, see if you can bring the foot from a back position. See if you can start to bring the foot into a flexed position and slightly further forward. Yes, that's good, Ian. Now, even though it might feel more stuck, what's happened, you've got more contraction in the muscle. So whenever you do this with your foot and hold your calf, when you flex your foot, your calf switches on, it contracts. So if you have a flexed foot in a swan, you've got more support in the knee than when you've got a pointed toe. All right, so the idea is now you're getting a little bit more into the mobility of it. Flex the foot, have it off to the side, and settle in. Good. Then sit. See if you can take your hands on or off the floor. Rotate, rotate, and sweep the back leg round to the top. I think that was a cheat, but I didn't see it. He's even got that honest little face. Shortcuts. Good. Back leg sweeps around and brings it around and sits on top. So your right leg on the left. Good. Nice. Good. The other side, isn't it, for you? So this side is the harder one. Yeah. Is it the hip or the knee of the underneath leg? Yeah. So when you take that foot further forward, is it easier? Your bad leg, if you take the bad leg's heel forward, is it easier in the knee? Yes, okay, cool. Just so I'm understanding the joint thing. Yeah, okay. So pull your hips back a bit more. So notice that sometimes we try and do everything in here, and today's about what's it feel like, not what's it look like. So when we're in this position, we might want to sit back, and then it's more of just an L shape rather than anything too acute in the knee. Yeah, let's see if that helps. Yeah, it's like it wants to, isn't it? Why don't you pop it on the shin? There you go. There you go. Yeah. And though it might feel awkward, it's going to go somewhere when we give it chance to try. All the while we just stop and put it back on the floor, we never get anywhere. So soon enough we'll be on the calf, and you could do that wherever you need. And then to reach your outer thigh, make sure the knee is in, so it's not as far away to get to. When the knee is out here, it's quite far to reach for the foot. So then we think we can't do it, but it's just our knees have gone too wide. So bring the knees in narrow, and then they piece together a little quick, easier. Yeah, good. So top leg on top. See if you can stand into forward fold. Something like that. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, reset. Use more breath. Now, coming into the Ayurveda, the one that we're doing today is how it feels, not how it looks. So we just want to go in and think, right, which is the stretch one and where do you feel it? Which is the strength ones, where can you feel it? Take a breath, reach up. And then exhale, forward fold. Come into chair, breathe in. And exhale, let it go. Right leg back, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, warrior one. Back heel on the floor, that's the way. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sun warrior. Inhale, take it into triangle, lengthen and reach. Exhale, deepen into warrior two, extension. Inhale, landing into lunge. Good. Stepping back into your down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift chest. Reach back. Good. Palms down, shoulder blades back and in. Hands to floor. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lift, three-legged, bend the knee if you wish. Try and open the hip without turning your shoulders. When you're ready, sweep it through for swan. Foot lands quite high up, and then the knee comes forward. Good, yes. Ian, I reckon you're going to like this pose soon enough. Yeah, them hips, they don't lie. Good. Right knee. Take it to your right side, otherwise we'll get confused. That's it. Good. Sit on the floor. Hands or no hands. Flip and flip. And then sweep the back leg around on top. Good. So with that left leg on top, see if we can bring the weight into the left side just a little. Even if we're up here and the knees are up, just give it a little pressure this way rather than body weight. When we're more down, then it's body weight. Yeah, that's it. Well done, Angie. Good. Like a chisel in this hip. That's it, you get there, but you feel it, right? It's getting there. Yeah. You'll be gentle with it. Encourage it rather than tell it off or push it or be annoyed with it. Great. When you're ready, step the foot in front. See if you can come up. Forward fold. Good. Tuck your chin. Stand on up. Breathe in. And exhale. One more. Breath up. Exhale. Chair. Breathe in. Exhale. Left leg back. Breathe in. Exhale. Warrior one. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Sun. Inhale. Triangle. Exhale. Deepen the extension. Warrior two. Inhale. Prepare the leg and the hands for lunge. Exhale. Down dog. Inhale. Plank. Exhale. Lower. Reach back, breathe in, squeeze your glutes, feet on the floor. Exhale, down dog. Nice, lift your right leg to the sky, bend the knee. Or left. Why don't I like the left side today? Bend the knee, let the hip open, keep the shoulders level. When you're ready, step it through so the foot lands to the right side. Then land the knee forward to the left side. That's it, nice. Then work the back leg down. Well done, Angie. Good job. Brilliant. When you're ready, sit. Hold on or not. Switch, switch. And back leg around. Well done. All good, Jenny? Yeah? As long as you're all right. Good. And then either support or if you're low, bring your body down towards it. Nice work. When you're ready, stepping the foot through. See if you can come on up. Use the body, step it through. Oh, it's my bad knee that side too. It's a challenge. Come on forwards and tuck in. Rise up to standing. Take your breath and reset. Well done. Come on up. Take your right leg off the floor and then standing modified. So bring your hands to your hips and see if you can do it with the action of the hips. So when we're on the ground, and we can't do it in a seated position, but can we do it in a balanced position? Good, come on up. And exhale down. Go the other side, lift up, pull it in, and pull it back and down. Just see if you can get the knee to work its way out. Good. When you're ready, breathe in and exhale. One more breath up. Cross, exhale, sit back. Good. Great. See, the knees can do it. Just maybe that seated position. One more time. Take a breath, pull it across, and sit back. That's it, John. Do this one with your foot there, so you've still got the turn out. Yeah, good. And reset. Breathe in and down, exhale. Good. Come into a forward fold. Let your body just hang for a second. Take your left leg down the mat in a lunge position. So this is where you can use your block. That's the flat one out of the brick and block. So use the flatter version if you want to under your hand to give you a bit of extra space. I haven't got my blocks today. But if you want the flat block, not the brick looking one, so the flat one, that's it. Have it under your hands if you want a little extra help. Drop the knee on the floor. Have the foot forward so the heel is under the knee. Oops. Jodie, did you pick up the other one? No worries. Good. Then some of you have actually got quite good mobility. So if you want to, put the block underneath your back leg. I Right, so you don't want to do that on your block. There you go. You're welcome. Good. Let's see what this does. How's that? Good. So it's either under your hands or under your knee of the back leg. And just see what it feels like. If it's too much or not enough. What's your feedback? Yeah? Does that mean you can now go further forward with your hips, or do they block? Okay. So use that as your option, because both hips are stretching. So the block at the back will help if you need to get forward position, and it gives you a flatter position. So if you have a look side on, in this position here, the front hip is underneath in the glute area that's getting the stretch, but the back hip is getting a stretch at the front. So when we do a lunge, we're getting the back of one and the front of the other. When we add a block here, it can help us stay up because it's too hard to bring the hips down. But when we take the block underneath the back leg, we're working towards a much bigger range of the back leg. So I'm doing a standing one because I don't have a block. But even then, when you come down onto the elbows, notice the back leg's now almost straight rather than into a softening. So just giving it that option to see if you can play around with it. All right, when you're ready, come back. Let's go the other side. So down dog is a nice change. The down dog softens off the front of the hip. And then when you're ready, go with the other leg forward. So it's going to be your left leg forward. Now you're either stepping on the block, so you've also got the other option of putting the block underneath your front foot, giving it a bit more. You've got the option of it under the hands to help you be there. And you've got the option of it under the right knee. I'd like you to just play around with that a little bit. And soften into it. See what works and move about. So it's not a yin yoga. You don't need to be still. Good. And then Megan, see if you can come down onto what your outer elbow. Yeah. Good. Nice. And then when you're ready, that other one will come down too. Nice. Let's advance with the back leg up. Well done. Well done, everyone. So sit back into down dog, take a deep breath, find the strength and the length of the body. Have a little hip wiggle. And then come down onto your knees and sit back. So have your block now. So you've got your block underneath there, the legs, if you want it. And you're going to take the heels out and sit on the block under your hips. And just see what you can do. Now, some of us will only be able to do one at a time. So the position of having do yourself any mischief, will you? Your hubby playing games over there. Good. So you sit on the block, which a brick is best, unless you need the flatter level. And then you've got the option of trying to sit on the floor in between the knees. Good. Oh, thank you. That's it, John. Just working with that range is good. You can have the block in front of you so you can take some pressure off the knees if you want to put more in your hands. There's a big stretch happening there because your knees are going white. So just take a few breaths. So we know it's stretching. Is it hurting? Just uncomfortable? Oh, okay. No more than usual. This is yeah, good. Then if you're on the floor and sitting on the floor, we want to then sit down on the ground. What's the matter, Marie? The heels are on the outside of your thigh. So it's like a kneeling position, but with an inward rotation of your thigh bone. Yeah. And then the more we get them to roll in, the more the feet will come out. So if you don't need the block, use it without the block. Yeah. Ooh, perfect. Good. I'm not going to leave you there much longer. Some of you are worried that you've been breathing this whole time. So I'm a bit worried about you. Take a deep breath, everybody. Good. So some poses, it's nice for the hips and the knees to have a challenge and then still try and breathe normally in it. When you're ready, bring your weight forward onto the knees, kick them one side so you can sit back and bring them forward. Well done. All good, Marie? You've got it all in there? You all right? Yeah? Perfect. All right, so then this time I'd like you to try and sit holding the foot. So we're going to try it out and see what you can do. So for some of you, you'll be able to hold the leg in that 90 position and it takes all the pressure off one of the legs. If not, have the other leg straight and the foot on the thigh. You're just going to work with one at a time. That's it. Jodie, give it a hug. Put the foot into the elbow. There you go. Awesome. And then link. And it's like a little, like your 2-year-old. Yeah. It's 2. Stefan. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a young 2. Don't know why. I must have met someone else this week. Lots of mums at the moment. One of my girls, she's been at David Lloyd. She was 4.5 weeks left. She's like, oh, I'm not sure I want to do much more. And I said, no, let's just come next week and I'll do a baby friendly one. And then she didn't come that week because she'd popped out. Little boy had come to say, I'm ready. Yeah, 4 weeks early. No problems. It's great. Yeah. Good. Then try and sit with a straight spine. And if you can, hook under it. Great. Yeah, Glenn. This is when we're like, I love my leg. Thanks for all you do. Yeah, good. Change sides, see if it helps. So tuck it in, do what you need to do. You're either with a straight leg on the floor or you're hooking the foot and then you're taking the foot to the elbow and then holding underneath, link the hands And try and sit with a straight spine. Good. Good. And try not to have the twist if you can. Come back to neutral. Yeah, good. How are we doing at the back there, Jenny? Oh, good. Can I just about see you? Good. Nice. Right, so the next one I want to show you before you lie down is a bit more complicated to explain than show. So what we've done is we've done lots of different stretches for the thigh to be in all different angles. So this one we're going to take across, but we're going to have the heel just on the outside of the knee, and we're going to take it over this way. And you're using the top foot on the outside of the thigh to encourage a stretch that happens right up into the top of the hip and into the waist. We will then keep the legs as they are and go into a neutral spinal twist. Okay, so just do your best. Hook your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Take your knees over to the tennis courts and then give a little bit of a stretch down the waist, the hip, glute. Lovely. That's perfect. It doesn't need to go far for it to get a bit of a stretch in there. Nice. Always envious of your hips, Angie. Lovely. That's it, John. Excellent. Very good, Megan. Hillary. Nice. When you're ready, gently take it over. So don't move your legs, just flip them the other way. Now I'll feel like a neutral spinal twist. We're going to reduce the back. Nice work. When you're ready, slowly undo the legs and then go the other way. So when you're in that laying position, this time round, it's your left foot that comes over to the outside of the right knee, and we pull them to the side doors. Feeling again that stretch down the IT band, stretch length through the waist, and just easing off the spine. Finding a release of breath. Try not to hold any tension in your shoulders. Again, just noticing how it feels rather than what you feel it should look like. And when the time's right, keep the legs the same. Take a breath in, lift them up. And when you're ready, exhale them over the other side nice and slowly. And the deep breaths ready. Come back into neutral, undo, and then bring your knees in for a hug. If you want more, use the flat, bigger spaced block under your hips to give yourself a little bit of extra. If you haven't got the block nearby, you can sit your wrists underneath your hips or nothing at all. It's easier for you to be in happy baby, go with that. If not, feel free to have yourself still with knee hugging. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Take your knees wide and just let them rock ever so slightly if you want to. And take your feet in any position now for a few minutes of relaxation. Only a couple of minutes, so feel free to lay relaxed. Take a few deep breaths. And noticing what your breath feels like to breathe out, like the body's natural release mechanism, the body's natural letting go. And just experience the breathing out, quietening, the softening, and the grounding that can go with it. When you're ready, take a nice deep breath. And just start to move the fingers and the toes. Start to move in a way that the spine wants. It might be a twist, might be a hug, might be stretching out long. And then rolling to one side when you're ready. Coming up very slowly, so take your time with it. Try not to rush. And then draw your hands to prayer. try this week to focus on it. Things that what we feel that should look like or should be compared to what we want it to be, how it should feel. Take a deep breath and namaste. Well done. Good job.